Uh, hello, everyone. No one's here.
Hello, nobody. Where is she? So we'll just sit here and talk
And
amongst
wait
yourselves.
for people. Looks like someone's here.
Not you. Sit down.
Hello. We have Victoria with us today.
Hello.
Oh, and then they left. Aw.
I can see me still.
Trying to get mine turned on.
Maybe they saw my shirt.
It's backwards
Oh,
looking.
I'm there.
It's backwards. Oh, you know what? That's wow. Okay. I turn the volume because I want to. Yeah, that's so I can. If anyone's checking, it says 2 people. Hello.
I think it's you and me.
Maybe. No, someone just disappeared. So.
You probably said these people are psycho.
Oh no. No, that was just you and someone else because I'm under us currently, so I have to go to me.
Hey, could you do me a favor?
Me?
No, the other person sitting beside your friend.
Okay, go ahead and ask.
My AR case. Can you slide it back out of the way?
Yeah, my outfit is too weird. I'm still wearing my work
Well, hopefully
clothes
people
with a
come on.
sweater.
I hope I put enough notice. I put it on last night.
I put it on last night too.
Yeah.
That one right there. Yeah, that one's full.
A bowl.
You're so silly. Hello. I think someone's here. Because it now says 2.
I'm not on anymore.
Oh, huh. So yeah, we have a couple people.
Unless
Oh
Logan's
dear.
watching like
Yeah,
is
maybe.
she gonna come home?
Yeah. He's gonna be like, where are you?
Oh.
Hi.
You're
How you
Betsy.
doing, Urbaxy?
We're doing good. How are you? Don't mind her in the background. She's a stray.
That's Victoria.
The fruit of my looms.
The one that occasionally comments.
Every once in a while. Yeah. Oh, awesome. He's been on all of them. Yay. Yes, he has. Yep.
Yeah.
Except for the one that we couldn't get where people were on, but we didn't know that you were.
That was 3.5
Yeah.
ish.
Yep. So how's everything going?
Yeah.
He keeps us well behaved.
Keeps her behaved.
Which one were you playing?
Me. Rebecca said he keeps us 2 loons to behave.
I don't know about that.
They can be challenging,
Sometimes.
especially you. Doing all your grandma duties and all.
Yeah. Taking care of a toddler in the daytime while
My-
she works.
My toddler.
Yep.
My child.
And then taking care of toddler at nighttime when you come home from work.
Yep. It's getting colder here too.
Yeah.
Actually, I think tonight it's supposed to get to like 37. Yuck.
That's not too bad. 37. It's good working weather.
Ew. It's cold. I don't like the cold.
Doing what I do. Cold is nice.
Yeah, yuck. 37 is too cold.
Nah.
But
Run around in a Speedo.
yeah, no. Fall's really pretty, and then you know that winter's coming. So yeah.
Yeah, Christmas sucks and so does Santa. Fa la la.
Was that
la,
your phone? Or
la.
mine?
It's yours.
Oh, it's telling me that we're live. I just got, that's late. 7 minutes later, it says that we're live.
Wow. So what you been up to, Bexy?
He said, run around in Speedos video on YouTube, or did it happen?
I'll never tell because there's no video.
I will literally sue you, or Betsy.
She's like, ugh, la 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 la.
Yeah, I don't know all that. Just
No, not fun.
no.
I wouldn't imagine. I don't know how guys can wear that if they did, you know.
I don't like this conversation much.
You can tell she just got done with work.
I did.
I gotta wear contacts.
You do.
Hopefully
I
my
have to
glasses come in soon. Need GoFundMe for all the legal claims. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how to I wouldn't ever be able to do something like that. I don't know.
Run around in a Speedo? Or
Yeah, or do a GoFundMe for
oh,
it.
that goes
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Or, you know, for him wearing the Speedo. Because girls don't wear those.
I mean, I guess I could,
Yeah.
depending on like
Ew.
what they find comfortable.
Yeah, there's that.
Yeah. Okay, so another subject.
Yeah, subject change. Let's just get the Speedo out of it.
Yeah. So do you like fall?
I hate fall. It hurts.
Yeah, or
Especially-
autumn.
Autumn's a good kid.
He doesn't know autumn.
Oh. True that.
Ah.
I gotta change oil in the truck. Thanks for reminding me.
You have to change oil.
I
in my
like
car.
spring too. Spring and
What?
summer.
You have to change oil in my car.
Yeah, that's about 4,000 miles overdue.
Probably a little bit more than that.
Spring's my favorite, and then summer. And winter's the least.
Yeah,
I don't like winter.
summer's good, but it depends what I'm doing for work.
Yeah. This summer though was kind of like, I don't know how your weather there has been, but here it was, hi RJ. Here our summer was like really, really wet, and then it got super dry, and then went
For a
right
long-
back to being wet for long periods.
Yeah, dry was.
There was no happy middle.
Dry was. That was like almost 2 months.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Things are like the Serengeti Desert.
How's it going, RJ? And it says we have 5 people.
But only 2 are talking.
Yeah. Who else is here?
Don't be shy.
I'm one of
Oh, you're one of them.
Oh, so there's 4. Cold. Yeah, it's a little, the THO factor's getting down there.
What's you guys' temperatures?
THL.
You never yet.
THL?
Oh,
Oh, okay.
THO.
Yeah. Yours was dry. Yeah. Ugh. I don't think anywhere had like long days of having nice weather. At least all the people I've talked to.
32 overnight. Yeah, we had
We're close.
what was it? What is today? Today's Friday.
Yeah.
I think it was Monday.
When it was in the 30s.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then
because there
tonight's
was
gonna be in the 30s
there was
too.
some heavy frost on the roofs.
Really?
Oh, it's
You had the
Logan.
hottest day on record? Huh. Wow.
Hi, Logan. He's on.
Oh, hi,
Hey,
Logan. Yep, so he's one of them. How's Sebastian feeling? You gonna be heading out?
I think that's my cue.
Yeah. Logan's like, come on.
chop chop.
Goodbye.
Mwah,
Internet world.
mwah. Love you. Heart.
Bye.
Love you.
Love you.
See you later.
See you later, alligators.
Make sure-
Tomorrow. Right? Okay.
Put that
Yes.
block in front of the door. Don't lock it,
Let me
but just
know.
put the block in front of it.
Hi, Mike. Huh, Mike's on.
What's up, Mike?
Well, thank you for stopping in. Oh, RJ's, was you saying bye to Victoria?
We're doing pretty good, Mike. It's same stuff, different day. Yeah, he said bye to
Okay.
Victoria. Yeah, that's our happy-go-lucky child.
Yep. She's a sweetheart.
Yeah, she's a good kid.
Love her to death.
Where'd she go at? Oh,
Hey.
here she comes.
I forgot my whole bag.
Oh, no.
Bye. Okay.
Love you. Heart.
Oh, it's fine now. It's I mean,
Crooked though.
let me get it back. Oh, like that. It's got a little to it, but other than that, it works. Got a mental note: don't do stupid stuff.
Yeah, no.
Well, it wasn't intentional. It was just
Right. You thought that you
thought the thing was turned off,
Yeah.
and
couldn't hear it.
boy, was I wrong.
Yeah. Oopsie. I keep looking over this way because I'm trying to read this, but then my head's not on. Like, yeah. For
Yeah,
ew.
you can just get right in there. Well,
All right.
you too, man.
Good night, Logan.
Victoria's on her way
Love
home.
yous.
Yeah, it wasn't necessarily because of stupidity. It was I got to pull behind vacuum that hooks to the discharge of my one mower. Tall grass. It was wet. Chute gets plugged up like it always does. Stopped. Turn the deck off. Throttle it down. Throw the arms open. It's a zero turn. Take the chute off. Find the clog. Unclog it, and there's always a big clump of grass right there. So you just reach in, grab it, suck it into the vacuum part of it, reattach it, life goes on. Well, when I turned the deck off, it didn't turn off. And my vacuum system has its own motor. So that was screaming about 5 feet from my ear. And so with that being said, you couldn't hear the blades going, and because there was a big clump of grass there, you couldn't see the blades moving. So when I stuck my hand in there, the blade whacked my finger it whacked about 3 fingers, but screwed up one really bad.
Yeah, what, 10 stitches?
Something like that, a few.
Yep.
And yeah, it sucked.
Good answer, RJ. Mike was asking which suggestion of which video should he start with question hours? Like which one to start with?
I would say start right from the very beginning, the abandoned machine shop. That was our very first video that we did. It is kind of long because I didn't know about people's short, ooh, shiny attention span. So it's about an hour long. There's no music to it or anything like that. Like I said, it's our first video, and just watch progressing through, and you can see how we progressed in doing videos.
Yeah.
Now we do the fancy dancy music.
Oh, that has been our top video of all of them.
Yes, it has.
Yep.
That has been the most viewed video. I was thinking about going back and adding, just sure is, Urbexy. That's why, anytime if I have something that's an hour long, I'll break it up into, 15, 20-minute pieces. It seems to do better, but also I find myself doing that too. Unless there's something that really interests me, I lose interest relatively quick. So yeah, I think that machine shop was one of my favorite places. Now it's the building's been torn down, and they built another building right on top of the same pad that was there, because that was just a big concrete pad, and they built another building. So at some point, what we're going to do is, there's numerous places that we've done, and now they are something different. So we're thinking about going through. I got to talk to people like the machine shop, compare some pictures and stuff, and do a then and now kind of thing on a few of the places that we've done.
Yeah, I think that'll be good. I think that'll be really cool. Yep.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Rebecca. If it's just like anybody, people have different tastes in what their interest is. Like some people dig machine shops and stuff like that, so they might stick around and watch it. But other than that, they start watching, it's like, oh, this ain't click, and they're gone.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we're thinking about doing because there's quite a few places that have changed. The other one we did was an old nursing home, and
Yep.
now it's a microtel,
Yep.
and that's right in the town we live.
And it gets a lot of good business too. Some people
Yeah.
were skeptical about it, thinking it wasn't really going to get any business, but I felt it would, and it has. It's right across from the hospital, and I mean, it's not like we have anything around this area really,
Yeah,
without
no.
going to like Batavia,
Right.
things like that.
And because the town we live in, it's not a big town. It's by most standards, it's a real small town. So people are like, "Oh, that's never gonna
Hmm.
amount to nothing."
But I'm glad that it's there because that was really just quite the eyesore.
We used it for storage.
Yep.
Then we ran out of place to
Not
put
we
stuff.
as in,
No, not
yeah.
as in me and her. At the construction company I work for, we had stuff stored in there.
Yep. It was just dumpy and yeah.
It was a pigeon house.
Yep.
There was lots and lots of pigeons. And lots of pigeons.
Yeah, we try to do that too, Bexy.
Yeah.
But sometimes you get kind of like caught up with things of your own life, and things get
You
busy.
just face it.
Mm-hmm. I got to remember the camera's up here, not down here. Sorry if I keep looking downwards. I forget that the camera's up there.
Yeah, I'm trying to see how many yeah, how many views we've gotten on that.
The machine shop?
Yeah,
Mm.
I can't remember what.
I don't know how to do that. I think you just go to and pull it up, maybe?
I don't know. Technology just kicks my ass.
Yep. Life needs to come first. Exactly.
Yeah, and the old machine shop, we got 3,400 views. And the next one down is the old AT&T transmission tower thingy. That's
Where's this say on there? Oh,
Right here.
on the side. Okay.
right there.
Oh.
Yeah, could be better.
Right? Maybe someday we'll be at 1,000 subscribers. Like, I don't know. Hopefully, maybe by the end of the year, that would be nice.
Yeah, okay.
Probably
Don't
not.
Don't hold your breath.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, Abrexy. Life does have to come first, especially now we're going through a lot of
Love you, kiddo. Mwah.
oh hey.
Hugs and kisses. I don't know if Sebastian's still awake, but love you. Mwah.
What she said. But yeah, I mean, we're going through a lot of stuff right now. My dad just passed
Yeah.
away here tail end of July. Well, yeah, tail end of July, and there's a big feces show that's entailing with stuff that was really unexpected.
Yep.
But
Thank you, Urbexy.
just got to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
Just like anything else, you could either curl up in the fetal position and stick your thumb in your mouth, or just face it head on and get a game plan together and deal with it.
Yep.
Even though it's kind of bullshit.
Gonna watch tractors.
Watch tractors. He should be watching Bon Bon and Pop Pop on the big screen. He'll probably freak out.
He says, "Hi, Bun Bun. Hi, Pop Pop."
Hey.
Hi. Mwah.
He's probably, if he's watching, I'm trying to grab.
Yeah. He's 2. He's adorable.
Yeah, that's how I look at it, Rebexy. I mean, you have a situation. I mean, granted, each person handles situations differently. Some people don't handle them, and that's an issue.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm a pretty straightforward kind of guy. I see a situation, I try and assess it, and try and come up with a solution as quickly as possible. But in some situations, you need people to work with you and not against you.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, then he can lend me some money.
Yep, he's quite the character.
He's a little ham.
Yep. He's got a fascination for your truck. Yep.
Yeah, that's not my truck. That's his
Yep.
truck.
Baby truck.
And the Razor too.
Yep.
And that's great.
Right, Sebastian? Is that your truck?
Too bad there wasn't a way I could bring a picture up inside this
Oh, I know.
thing. I'm sure there probably is, but I don't want to go clicking buttons and then
Yeah.
we lose everybody. And it's like, who the hell is that?
Yeah. Yeah, him going around and checking every single tire of the truck. That was adorable.
Sticks his
He was
head up in the wheel
inspecting.
wells. Because my truck, I got some pretty good sized tires, and it's got a pretty good clearance in the wheel wells, and he'll stick his head right up inside there.
Unboxing toys. That would be kind of something fun. I think he would love that. After a while, maybe they'd get, some stuff sent to them for testing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some kid on this platform that does that, and
Really?
the kid has like millions of subscribers, and the kid's like a kid. I mean, he's just a little kid.
Wow. Huh.
Yeah, that's the one I was just talking about.
Really? I don't know. I'm gonna have to check that out. Huh. Wow.
Yeah, so after a while, toy companies and stuff started sending him stuff for reviews or whatever.
Wow.
And yeah,
His name's Ryan.
okay, you know more than I.
Wow.
His name's Kid.
That's really cool, though. I mean, wow.
But the only problem is now a lot of people are doing it.
Yeah.
Excuse me. He started yeah, that is true.
Yep.
I mean, we've seen some channels where people do urban exploring,
Yeah.
and they are just idiots.
Yeah. I mean, I always go to that one, that
That
girl that we
chick.
saw
Yeah.
running through, screaming her head off and running through the building. There could be holes in the floor. You can get injured. Like, just stupid. You
Yeah,
never, don't do
it's-
that.
Well, it's not
And
just,
then the screaming loudly too is just obnoxious.
and it had
What's the point of that?
thousands of views,
Right.
and
I
it's like,
don't get what the point of that is.
but yeah, we don't believe in any of that. No bull crap. I mean, with our videos, pretty much how you see it is how we see
Yep.
it. We don't
Exactly.
we don't move things around to get that shot, and it's foolish,
Yep.
because that is how it is.
Yep. And that's how it should be.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. When you're seeing people set the tables, putting plates on there and cups, and they're like no dust on
Yeah,
there,
there's
but
all
then
sorts
there's
of
dust
dust.
all over everything else.
Yeah, and those things are nice and shiny.
And then they light a candle.
Yeah, let's light a candle. That candle's been burning for 10 years. It's a
Yep.
damn good candle.
That's silly.
Yeah, I've been getting in a lot more into the drone usage. We went to yeah, I agree with that. I don't believe in, she may, but I
I
don't.
do believe in ghosts, but
I-
I'm not gonna fake it. And we haven't had anything happen other than that one that we can't explain.
There's one that I can't explain, but there is a logical explanation. I just haven't figured it out yet. But like a lot of people, they go into do a paranormal investigation or whatever. You already have a preconceived notion in your head that it's haunted. And so when you go into a building, depending on what the building is made out of, you're going to, if it's at nighttime, and say if it was 80 degrees during the day and now it's cooling off at nighttime, that building is going to let off sounds, pops, cracks, creaks,
Mhm.
farts, whatever. Now, granted, whether it be wood, masonry, they're all going to do it at a different rate, different sound. And then people are like,
There could be a slight opening, a crack or whatever, or a big opening, and the wind can come in, it can affect the sound.
right,
Yeah.
doors closing by themselves. There's some doors that you could push them open and very slowly they'll close all by themselves. Or if you close it, they'll open slowly by themselves.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly, Rebecca. Expansion and contraction. It
Yeah.
happens. I deal with it, excuse me, all the time. I'm in the construction field.
Yeah. And they should be separate things too. Exactly. The urbex and paranormal.
Yeah. I mean,
Yep.
they like try and lump all that stuff.
Yeah.
Because we've mentioned that to people, urban exploring. Oh, ghost hunting? No,
Yeah, it's like, no.
not ghost hunting.
Not the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
They what is it? They pump it up to something that it's not. They'll say like
Well,
a dead body was found,
it's
and
a
it turns out
clickbait.
it was a cat, a
Yeah,
body
yeah.
of a cat.
Yeah. It was clickbait type thing.
Yeah. Stupid.
No, we did watch this thing. There's a guy, I can't remember his name. We just
Oh,
stumbled
that
across
lawnmower
Yeah.
guy. Yeah.
this guy. He would go around and do lawn mowing stuff for free. And he was at this property and he was mowing and stuff. And he went out back and he said he smelled a horrible smell. He said it got to the point it was making him nauseous, this and that. Well, he ended up calling the police because he said it smelled like death. And come to find out, there was a body inside there. I mean, they didn't show the body or nothing like that,
Yeah.
but
I mean, you never know what you're going to come across. Yeah. Ugh.
yeah,
I don't know how I would handle that.
it's
I'd freak out, not like in a bad way, but I would freak like just like like,
it's
ew.
not bad. I've had it happen once.
Yeah, he does it for free. Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But anyways, I was getting before I got sidetracked with the ooh shinies. I've been getting into a lot more of the drone usage. We recently in August went to Ohio for our anniversary week, like we annually do now. And we were in one building. My one drone it started acting goofy. I got it. It's funny. The video kept right on going, but it started acting goofy. Slammed into a wall,
Yeah.
rolled out a window, threw some tickets, hit the ground, flopped over, snapped an arm off. So I bit the bullet and went out and got a good drone. And it's a really nice little drone. Kind of pricey, but you're gonna get what you pay for. And it's what the hell is it?
I have no idea. It's really nice though. You've gotten good with it too.
It's a DJI Mini 3 Pro. And this thing is tiny. This screwed me up. I almost busted it the first time. Instead of the arms going out this way, it rolls forward. But yeah, this little thing does really, really good videos, really good pictures.
Still looks like a little bug to me. Like there's the eyes and looks like a little bug.
But yeah,
Oh,
it's
hey.
oops, sorry. Took out the thing. Everything.
Okay, there.
Yeah, and I've gotten pretty good with this, and it does great video, really nice pictures. It was $1,000, not including. I mean, because that just came with one battery, a basic charger. So of course, you end up getting the hard case. And
Yeah, as long as that doesn't happen what the other one had happened.
yeah, no, well, this
I would cry.
you
Yeah.
whimper like a little baby. But no, this has got sensors on it and everything, so you're not going to smash into the wall. You know, it does really, really nice.
Just don't do it in the wind.
Well, this actually, and it's got I believe, a 3-axis gimbal to it. Even in the wind, depending, I mean, granted, you're not going to do it in 40-mile-an-hour wind, but
I would hope not.
you know, good heavy breeze.
Mm-hmm.
It's still smooth. My other one was something similar to this one here. It's a holy stone, but it was pretty similar to this one here. This one's a little bit bigger, or I'm sorry, the other one was a little bit bigger, and I don't even use those very much anymore. No
The
bug
other
out.
one's cuter.
The other one, it's cute.
Yeah, it looks like a little bug. I don't
This looks
know,
like a
it's cute.
bug. Looks like a, I don't know,
Meh.
weird caterpillar or something like that.
Aw, yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, I had that happen once. Luckily, it was just a piece of crap drone out on property that we got. It was going real nice, going around through, and all of a sudden it just went up into the trees. Yeah, I still can't find it, but luckily it was a little cheapy, like it was like 50, 60 bucks or whatever. And yeah, the only thing that sucked is I just got a bunch of batteries for it previously to that because the batteries that came with it were only like fly like 15 minutes. This
Oh.
one here, I can go a good 20 minutes, half an hour easily with one battery. Granted, depending on the wind and what have you. But
Yep.
yeah, I've gotten pretty good with the drone thing. I've got a bunch of
Which one's the Mini 3? Because he'd heard good things about it.
it's a DJI. What do you mean? Which
I don't know.
one?
It says Urbex, he said he's heard good things about the Mini 3.
They are good.
Hmm.
They're the newest ones.
Oh.
That's what I got.
Oh, yours is a Mini 3.
It's a Mini
Okay.
3 Pro.
I don't know this stuff.
And then the one good thing about it too, you can get it where you would use your cell phone for a display, or you can get it where the display is built right into the controller, which is nice. You don't have to worry about having to connect it all the time and this and that. It does it all automatically. It's great. I don't have to worry about clipping my phone in and making sure I'm not on the button and then it powers it down and all that good crap. But you can get it to where you use your cell phone. It is a little bit cheaper, but if you're gonna do that, you might as well just get the whole kabang. Ooh. Am I crowding you up, my dear?
No, you're good.
Yeah, I've been messing around with it a lot because the settings, okay, like say you have like the follow me and all that. Sometimes on other equipment, it's hard to get it to work. This one here, you just hit a thing, tap on the screen, and open up. Like drag your finger down, and it'll open up a box, and you can do like it'll circle around, or it'll follow you, or it's really. I'm dumb when it comes to this stuff, and it's simple for me. So if I can do it, pretty much anybody can.
Except for me.
Yeah, I've been reading that too. I did quite a bit of research, and pretty much that's what I do. When I get down to like 20% or so, I'll bring it back and swap out the battery, and unless I'm close to being done, I'll push it to that limit. But the one decent thing about that is depending on how far away you are, if the battery starts getting low, it can tell its distance from where it took off from. So whatever battery life it has, it'll come back automatically, which is nice. Or if it gets out of range, it'll just stop and come back automatically, which I haven't really. I've gotten really good distance with it away from where I've been, and
Yeah.
granted, it depends on your surroundings. Like if you're in a highly populated area, it might act differently than in a wide open area. And when I did it, I was in a wide open area.
Hmm.
But when I was up at the house there, I went
Yeah.
way the hell out.
Yep. Oh goodness.
What?
He 3% he had it too last month. Down to
Yeah,
3%.
wind is deceiving because it'll make it work harder, and which will in return make your battery go deader faster.
That would be too scary for wind. I don't know. Y'all talking about having it in the wind. That's scary.
Yeah,
They're expensive.
yeah. I mean, it depends on the wind. I mean, granted. See, like I got this app. The hell's it called? Where is it? Where? There it is. It's called UAV Forecast. There it is. And it tells you, it has also, I don't know if you can make,
Bring it closer up there.
bring it closer up there. Oh, yeah,
There you
look at
go.
that. It might be backwards. I mean, it tells you all sorts of information. It'll tell you, what the weather's like, the temperature, the wind speed, what the gusts are up to, the direction of the wind, the whole 9 yards, and whether it's actually good to fly or not. And I've used this a couple of times, and it seems to be pretty all right.
Mm-hmm.
And you can bring a map up and now you see that little trapezoidish looking thingish. That's to indicate an airport. We have a small airport that's not too far away from here, and so it lets you know that that's in the area. And that's another good thing about this drone is if you're in an area, excuse me, where there's like airports or stuff like that, it will warn you, hey, you're in the area of an airport.
Yeah, like police
Proceed.
station, I think. Too.
Well, there are some spots where if you are too close to it, it just won't take off. Because it's a restricted zone, and that's fine. That's when I bring out the other one.
So RJ wants to know if we have any future explorations. Yes.
Yeah,
Always.
we always do. I mean, right now
We have a few written down.
we got a
that
lot
we're
written
planning.
down.
Yeah.
But right now things, we're spreading ourselves pretty thin on life. Like I said, my father passed away here in July, and we're dealing with some stuff that's making it really, really difficult. Quite some time ago, my father deeded my brother and I the property that we grew up on. We had a small farm. It's 210 acres. In 2018, my brother passed away, and not
Hello,
knowing,
Nicole.
hey, not knowing the full extent of things. Everyone assumed that once my brother passed away, everything just dissolved and went to me. Well, it didn't. And
Nope.
it went into my brother's estate, and now his wife, my sister-in-law, is half owner. And she's never been family oriented, at least on our side of the family.
Nope.
And it's making things extremely difficult. And it bothers me
Yeah, because
considerably.
that property has a lot to you, a lot of meaning.
Oh yeah, I have pretty much my whole life of literally blood,
Yep.
sweat, and tears in there. I've lost body pieces there.
Yeah, part of your foot and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I got bit by a pig, split my head open a couple times,
Mhm.
all sorts of good stuff. But I'm trying to buy her out, but she's number one. I don't have funds in hand. I need to know what I have in hand before I can say, hey, I will give you this.
Yep.
But she's making things difficult. My daughter, our daughter, and her fiance and their little one, they were going to move up there numerous months before my dad passed away. My daughter, why do I keep saying my daughter? Our
Yeah.
daughter, who would go up there and see my father and be her grandfather quite often. He flat out told her, yep, someday you're going to be living here, and so now that kind of put the kiboshes to that. They have quite a chunk of money
Mhm.
invested into this place with upgraded materials that is literally just sitting there,
Yeah.
can't do nothing with it. But
And it's because she had to get word from her lawyer.
well,
But it doesn't make sense to me because you don't need permission. If your name and her name for the title, then it's you guys would say, not the lawyer. Like,
yeah, well, see, I don't
I
know if
don't
she
get it.
just don't know or she's playing dumb because, and I know it sounds mean, people may take this the wrong way and it's not meant to be hurtful or anything like that, but I'm a pretty straightforward kind of person. She has, in my opinion, zero rights to it. No, she's not blonde. She kind of acts like it though. But anyway, she was with my brother for, I would say 35, 40 years, maybe even longer than that.
Yeah.
And I think in that
'Cause they
whole,
were high school sweethearts.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I think that whole time she has literally stepped foot on that property 5 times,
Yeah.
if that.
She said that there's the one time that they walked on it.
They walked, yeah, and that was a long time
Yeah.
ago. But I grew up there. I know that property better than anyone, even my father. And we've it's kept me awake at night. I am gonna try and buy her out, but I got to do A, B, C first. but that's all I can do, and I am not the most patient person,
No.
but it's a waiting game, and I'll do whatever I got to do. We will end up with that property one
Yep.
way or another.
We will fight this.
I don't, I, to my dying breath.
Mhm.
I mean, there's a gazillion and one other factors that play into it. I mean, right down to the fact of my son that passed away a while ago. He loved being out there too. His ashes are out there. Not all of them, but about a quarter of them. His ashes are out there. And that means a lot to me.
Yep.
We have a camper out there, and we've been going out there for years.
Yeah.
But
So yeah, but we'll fight it. We'll Yep.
I'll fight it to
She
my
has no
dying
connection.
breath.
Walking once with him doesn't give her a connection.
But yeah, on the lighter side of things, well, see, here's the thing with that.
Oh, I didn't even catch that. She meant most things, but
Oh, moist
oh,
things
no.
are shared.
Yikes.
See, I got to be really careful with doing that because there's going to be an appraisal on the property. So if I do build anything, that's going to, yeah, okay, I'll get to that in a second, Nicole. There's going to be an assessment. If I do any kind of improvements, that is going to raise the value of said property. So I got to be really careful with doing that. He did have kids. He's got 3 kids, 2 girls and a boy. The girls, to the best of my knowledge, they've probably been on that property once. The oldest one is probably, I would say, in her 40s, and the youngest girl is, I would say, late 30s, mid to late 30s. And he did have a son. He's 23, 26.
Yeah.
And
Somewhere's in there.
he
had more connection than the
he had a
girls.
little bit because during a period of time, my brother did like campfire wood and stuff like that. So he would go up there and cut wood with them and everything, but never, he didn't go camping out there or go hunting, or he never got in contact with my dad. Hey, Grandpa, how you doing? Nothing. So I mean, and again, like I say, I'm not trying to be. Oh, it has a lot of monetary value. That's the thing. She sees dollar signs. It's a significant piece of property. It is farmland, but it's not the monetary value that I'm interested in. It's where I grew up. It's where my sister grew up. We raised animals, cutting wood and doing this and splitting wood, and it to me, that is more than monetary. But that's unfortunately. What?
RJ scolding you.
Yeah, well, I gotta have something that prevents me from choking people down, and that's one of them. At least I don't drink anymore.
Yeah, that's true. I'm glad that those days are done.
Me too. But yeah, there's, and yeah, I mean, that is a possibility. Um, because I keep referring back to my dad. The Literally the last words out of his mouth 20 minutes before he passed away was, "Don't let anything happen to the property." And that's what I'm holding on to, because that's what he was about, the property and the machinery. He's got a dozer and a backhoe and a piece of crap Massey Ferguson tractor. But
It is definitely urbexy.
oh yeah, without a doubt.
Yep.
I mean, I've had somebody offer me a significant amount of money for that property already, and I flat out turned them down. I said, nope, didn't even think twice about it. And the amount that they offered me was a stupid amount, but I won't do it.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Nicole. She kind of had a similar
Yeah,
situation.
well, like I said, I am gonna fight this to my dying breath. I will not. I, and some people say, well, I'm being mean, she is your brother's wife, blah, blah, blah. But she's never, that whole side of the family has never had anything to do with our side of the family. To me, she is literally a stranger with the same last name. That's it. And I am not an empathetic person. People's feelings are basically insignificant to me. And I know that sounds mean, but that's the way I am. Except for you. Your feelings mean everything to me.
Well, yeah.
But
Good answer.
I get a pat on the head. And like I said, I'm not trying to sound mean and I'm not trying to sound self-centered, but that's just the way it's going to be. Oh yeah. See, that's not cool.
That's hard. Yep.
And I can sympathize with that. My dad still has the tulip bed that my mom started. My mom passed away years ago. I was like 10. And he still has the tulip bed that she started forever ago.
And the lilac.
And the lilac tree, which we're gonna have to do something with that
Yeah.
because that big ass maple tree is starting
Well,
to
we're gonna
crowd it out.
I want to try to do that one.
Clone
thing.
it?
Yep.
Yeah. But that's
I guess that's what you call it. I don't know, where you take the little piece off and you try to get that to grow roots.
coning.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, see, the only problem with that, Rebecca, is if I have the money to build a building on the property, then I would just buy her out. Because right now the fields, the tillable fields are being used. My dad had a lease with a guy that planted crops and he did like cash cropping and stuff like that. And so all them fields are being used, and the guy is really cool. he's been good to my dad over the years. He had a lease with him till 2025, and I told him, you know, I will honor that lease, and when 2025 comes, we'll go from there. And but it's stressful, but it is what it is. Again,
Wow.
what's it?
Dang. The stair railings were made by hand
Oh, geez,
and the mantel was carved
wow.
all by hand.
That's almost see
That would be hard.
that would be devastating.
Mhm.
The house that's on the property now, originally the original house that was there was built in 18 30 something, I believe it was. And it was a pretty large house. And over the years, the history of it, it was a stagecoach stop. It was like a respite house for soldiers from the Civil War. You know, it was a family house. It was numerous things. And the amount of property that it was almost half of what it is now. Over the year, up the road, there was another farm. The guy that owned it previous to my parents bought the other farm up the road, combined the two, thus getting the 210 acres. And once, you know, people grew up, moved on, my dad, the old house that was there needed way too much work. It was too big for one person. So my dad had it torn down, and he had another house built on the same spot. The front door is in the exact same spot of where the front door of the original house was, which is cool. But you know, it's just a basic ranch, 1, 2, 3 bedroom. One,
1, 2,
1, 2,
yeah.
yeah, 3 bedroom, you know. And but like I said, the history of the property is just, for me, is unreal. And the like I said, I will not let it by.
Yep.
I don't care if we got to drain our freaking bank accounts
Mhm.
to buy her out.
Yep. We're gonna do it.
Because it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, it's pretty much self-sufficient. The guy that rents the property pays the taxes. There's no mortgage.
Yeah.
We just want to enjoy it.
Yep. And you're good at urbex, so you're not speaking out of
Oh
turn.
no, man.
Yeah.
No, sorry, I get on a tangent and ramble because this really, really bugs me. And once I start talking about it, I just keep going on it. And the more I go on it, the more pissed off I get. The more pissed off I get, the more I talk about it.
Hi,
Here we
Cam
are now.
Crazy. We have someone new.
Cam Crazy. How
Thanks
you
for stopping by.
doing?
And then
Urbex is going to yell at me again. Or RJ. Who
RJ.
yelled at me? RJ's going to yell at me.
Urbexy said to have her do 50% of the work and everything around there.
Well, see, here's the thing. That's the other thing.
Oh, Aunt Lori. Hi.
Where?
Art. She's Cam Crazy. Hi.
Oh, hey. See, that's the one thing. She's technically responsible for half of the stuff, half the taxes, half of the utilities, you know, all that stuff. She doesn't want to pay. So I've been paying it out of my own pocket, which I'm fine. I'm good with that. If I have to, I do. But don't sit there and say that's half my property when you don't want to contribute half.
Yep.
You know, I've had people say to me, because I go up there and mow the lawn, and
They're Urbexy and RJ are scolding you.
Yeah, I know. I I've tried to quit a couple of times, but I've gotten close. I'm about a pack and a half a day. I was down to like maybe 3 or 4 smokes in a day period, and then something happened, and then just chain smoking.
That's what I do. I do smoke, but I don't hardly at all. Like I do about 3, 4 cigarettes,
But you know,
which is still too much. I know.
I sent her a text message about a week ago saying, "Hey, yeah, wintertime's coming up. You gotta do something with your utilities. Gotta have electric for the furnace. Gotta have propane for the furnace. All that stuff. Blah blah blah." And I've heard nothing out of her.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at what you said. Uh, Terrible timing, but think of your lungs. You'll end up with an ingrown toenail.
Yeah, I know. Shame, shame. Hang my head. But yeah, it's it's gonna work out. It's just gonna take time. It's gonna take patience.
There was a loud noise out back.
Damn ghosts. What do you mean out
No.
back? Just in the bathroom or out
No,
back
out
outside?
back outside.
Probably a deer falling down the hill or something.
Yeah.
Because you know how them deer walk down that hill.
Mm.
Probably caught a rock and
Maybe.
or somebody trying to peek in our second story window.
Yeah.
Hey,
Because we're so famous that we have stalkers. Not.
we'll just leave that one alone.
At least we hope not.
Not that we know.
Yikes.
Well, and one thing that people have been telling me too is like I go up and mow the lawn, which has been my job for the past 45 years. People are like, "Oh, I would charge her, put a price on it and charge." To me, that's nitpicking. Yeah, I could, but that just makes me look greedy. I guess you could say. I don't know. To me, there's got to be a line of, look, I don't care about that, and you know, she has like zero communications. Yeah, I've tried those vape things. Let me tell you something. I can't take them.
I am that.
Yeah, you just do that. I don't like the taste of them. I don't like. I talk about coughing up a lung. Cough up a lung,
think-
pancreas, spleen.
They're a little bit easier than a cigarette. I don't know. That's me though. And they're flavored.
What's Sebastian do?
Yeah. Ugh.
Well, yeah, I've thought of that too. Okay. But yeah, but on to other things. Enough about my wham bullshit, bull crap. Yeah, Lori, you're right.
Yeah.
It's her fault.
My fault.
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah.
No.
Gotta blame somebody. Yeah. But yeah, on the lighter side of things,
Yes, actually, a lot of people
Yeah.
do get lung
what
problems.
do they call that?
Popcorn.
Popcorn lung.
Popcorn lung. Yep.
Yeah, because you think about it, when you're sucking on this thing, you are taking in basically steam. From what I gotten from them, steam is moisture, along with the other chemicals and stuff. Not that a cigarette's any better, but I'm good.
Mhm. Mm.
I-
Yeah, there was popcorn lung, and there's another lung one too. Well, I think basically they get like pneumonia.
Well, yeah, because you're sucking in vapor,
Yep.
which is vapor is a liquid.
Yeah.
Remember Dude Man?
Yeah.
They,
Yep. They were like terrible, constant.
yeah, instead of breathing like it was.
But he doesn't do that now, though. Probably
No.
smokes cigarettes a
Yeah.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do chew because
Ugh.
yeah.
And I certainly won't, because that's just not ladylike. Not the smoking is either.
Well, I mean, like chew. I mean, it can, you know,
Yucky.
you get the.
Ugh. So gross. Yeah, and then all those ones going around and spitting in soda
Spit in the
bottles and
bottles,
stuff.
all
Yucky.
that is disgusting.
Logan was doing that for a while. I don't know if he's still on, but yeah.
That is
Remember when
disgusting.
Logan was doing that?
I have some people that would work with me occasionally, and I would flat out tell you know, would be spitting in a bottle. It's like, if you leave that in my truck, I am kicking your ass. I made one guy drive all the way from his house, which was like 25 miles away from my house, to get it out of my truck. Because I told him if he didn't do it, he was fired.
How long ago did you quit, Nicole?
She said,
Did she say?
yeah. Let me back up here a little bit.
I did see something where she said her doctor maybe made her quit.
Give me a second. We're just scrolling through the thing here because, you know,
In June.
June. The first, yeah, cigarettes when I'm stressed is definitely, you know, that. And in the morning, cup of coffee and a smoke. But that's good, your Betsy.
Yeah, 6 years. Wow.
The first, well, see, I did that, what the hell is it called? Shantex.
Oh, yeah, and you were having wicked dreams.
No, I have wicked dreams all the time.
Yeah, but I remember you were having wicked dreams.
But that didn't. The only thing that really bothered me is after you take it, your stomach gets a little bit queasy. But I learned that eat a piece of toast or something because I don't eat breakfast. My breakfast consists of coffee. Eat a piece of toast. Wait 10 minutes or so. Take it. That was fine, and it worked. But you got to stay on it. If you don't stay on it until you're past it all, you're just gonna end up just rolling back into it, and that's what happened with me.
Yep. Yeah, you didn't have the wicked dreams like for the whole time. It was like
No.
at the beginning when you first started.
Yeah, because it was something foreign being put into your body. It's changing the chemistry in your melon. So, all right, enough about me.
Turned him into a future serial killer.
I've heard some people say that it just messed them up.
Wow.
I know a
Hmm.
couple people, they said they had dreams that were just so bad that they couldn't take it, and this and that, and it didn't bother me. I mean, I have wacky, weird dreams anyways.
Yeah.
So that was par for the course for me. But yeah, so
I have
there's
a lot of weird dreams all the time too. Not from like that kind of stuff. Just that I always have all my life. Like end of the world stuff and I don't know, a bomb going off. Does anyone else have crazy dreams?
I usually don't remember my dreams. Sometimes I do. Not very often.
Or I'm being chased by a madman and then I start going through all these like I take a turn and go through a door and then I go through another door and I'm like just going through all these doors
That's me
to get
chasing you.
away.
I'm going, honey, your coffee's ready. You scream, "Ah!" Take off.
Yeah, stress definitely.
Oh, stress plays a
Brings
huge
it on.
factor in
Yeah,
everything in your life.
and we've definitely had a lot of stress.
Constant.
It sounds like you have too.
If it's not work, it's
Yep.
life. You know, it's but it's all in how you handle it. I've learned to prioritize my stress. You know, I can look at something and say, is this really worth stressing over? Yeah, it sucks, but it's not worth getting an ulcer. Move that aside. This is important. Let's stress about that.
Yeah, exactly, Aunt Lori. What stress?
Nah, none here. But it's all like, again, it's all part of life. It's all in how you handle it. Luckily for me, luckily for me, this this one has calmed me down
Yes. Oh, that's what
extensively.
it is. Yeah. Yep.
Exactly, Nicole. It's like, is it something I really have to deal with today, or is it something I can wait tomorrow, next week, next month, next year? Maybe by next year, will sort itself out and it's no longer an issue. Maybe.
But sometimes I find that pushing stuff off too long, it just builds up,
It
builds
can
up,
make
builds
things
up, and
worse.
then you just like explode. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Well, yeah, well, that's one of the things. Is it worth stressing over right now? Okay, yeah, it's something I got to deal with. Let's get it taken care of. Let me move that little arrow thingy out of the way. There we go.
Yeah, adulting, it's overrated.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to be a kid again because being a kid sucked too.
Mm.
That's the one thing she's learned about me is I'm 51 years old, but there are times when I do act like a kid. Like I get into it, it's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep. When you first got the drone.
Oh, I was like a giddy little schoolgirl. Any toy I get, whether it be a drone, a rifle, anything, it's like, what can we do with this?
RJ.
Hmm?
He said his stress is when he's on the couch watching TV. God, I hope she can't read my thoughts.
I'm with you, brother.
Yeah. Blanket forts. Wasn't that the days?
Never happened.
No.
No. No,
Well, when you were really little, I'm sure you got to have something
no, we would
when
go
your
out.
mama was still alive.
We would go out and build a fort out in the apple tree behind the barn. That big, ugly ass apple tree
Yeah.
that's there now wasn't that big, but I used to.
Yeah.
I built when I was like 6 or 7. I built a fort in it.
Hmm.
We won't talk about that. But yeah, me personally, I didn't really have much of a childhood. You know, even by today's standards, kids are just
Yeah, I mean, you were on tractors at like,
5.
what, 6, 5?
First time I drove a tractor, it was a International Farmall 544 Hydro. Uh, I was 5. Yeah, I think I hit my 40 when I was like 12. That's why now sometimes, depending on what it is, I act like a little kid. I get on my razor and I scare the
Yeah.
bejesus out of people.
Plus, it gets stress off your mind.
Yeah, which
You just
we might Sunday we
away,
would go up
release
there.
it.
Sunday when we go up there, go out to the camper,
Yeah.
go ripping around. I got to take the saw out.
So it's not like you're acting like foolish or anything. It's just that you're just trying to get things off.
Oh,
your
I have
mind.
controlled chaos. My son is 23, and I wouldn't want him driving a tractor. Yeah, well, like I said, I grew up we had a small farm, and we had to plow the fields, disc, drag, plant, cultivate, sow, or harvest, cutting wood. A lot of times at the end of summer vacation, you go back to school and, well, Johnny, what did you do on your summer vacation? We went to we went to Disney World. Oh, Susie, what'd you do? We went to my grandparents' house in California. Oh, Jim, what'd you do? We cut wood.
Yeah. Oh boy.
We chopped corn. We baled hay. That was my childhood. But that's okay. It made me the person I am today. I strongly believe it gave me the extremely strong work ethic that I have.
Exactly.
Again, I'm 51 years old. We've got some people where I work that are, in their low to mid 20s, and I will run circles around them.
Which is really sad.
They work 3
They
or
don't-
4 hours, and they're like, "Oh man, I'm
Yeah.
tired. I want to go home." Yeah, as I'm working on hour 8, 10, 12, and then after that, go split wood and all that stuff till it's dark. Yeah, did that. Get a tail slapped alongside the back of the head. Oh yeah, those are the days. Bring the milk into the house. My mom would take it and dump it in gallon jugs, put it in the fridge.
Fresh milk is so yummy.
Next day, my mom would skim the cream off the top, put it in a different container until she had a good amount, and then make butter. Butter, real butter. Not
Yep.
okay, or I can't believe it's not butter. Yeah, because we were pretty much self-sufficient. The only time we would get anything from the store was maybe like sugar, flour. That was about it. We had our own animals. We had free, deer. Deer season, get 3, 4 deer, 5 deer, whatever. We had our own cows. We had our own chickens, so we had our own eggs. And blah blah blah. And oh, I've been kicked.
Ouch.
It sucks. We used to have one cow. It was what breed was it? Was it a Hereford or a Simmental? I think it was a Hereford. Me and my sister used to ride this cow like you would a horse, only it was a cow with no saddle. And one day that we were on her, she wasn't digging it. And she started going up behind the barn, going up this little laneway, and decided to start trotting a little bit, and then went right underneath the thorn apple tree. Oh yeah, wiped our asses right clean off there.
Oh,
Yeah,
ouch.
I was picking thorns out of my face because I was in front, Lynn was back behind. So
Oh
yeah,
no.
I think
Oh,
she
gosh.
bailed like a quarter second before, like you're on your own. Yeah. But then,
Oh.
it's part of growing up. Right on the back end of a cow. And see, me explaining stuff pertaining to the property earlier, it's stuff like that, what I just said, me and my sister riding this cow. It's, there was berry bushes everywhere. Me and my sister would go out, picking berries. So my mom could make pies, jellies, jams, what have you. And my sister is like deathly allergic to bees. And we're sitting there, and all of a sudden, I heard her scream, "Holy feces!" and start running. And I'm just standing there going, "What?" And there was a ground hornet's nest. And yeah, here's me. It stung the snot out of me.
Ugh.
And she's running away. It was funny. Now it's funny, but she got it back because we were sitting in our barn door one day, me, my brother, and my sister, and just out of nowhere, this bee came up out of all of us and stung my sister on the toe, and her side of her face just swelled right up. Yeah, we picked on her for a few days about that. And like I said, it's memories like that that, you know, my sister-in-law will never, ever, ever, ever know or experience. And yeah. Well, back to the other thing now, before I go on a
They're gonna
tangent.
yell at you again.
They're gonna yell at me, but man, I'm getting pissed.
Yeah, picking fresh raspberries and stuff.
Yeah,
you know.
there was red raspberries, blackberries, thimbleberries, elderberries, apples. Because back in the day, it used to be an apple orchard, like about 150 years ago.
Weren't there plums? He said.
Plums. That's where that area is behind the house there. That used to be plums. But that's all dead now because it got that funk,
Oh,
killed them all.
dang.
What else was out there? What are those little BB style berries that are those elderberries? Yeah, because elderberries. Yeah, there was, like I said, the place was always self-sufficient. You know, it was, and that's what I grew up in. And man, I miss that sometimes. But now, as an adult, even though my dad passed away, I still go up there. I'm splitting wood. I'm brush hogging. You know, granted, there's no animals there anymore. You know, farm animal wise. You know, and that's just the way it is. I've never done cow tipping. Getting drunk with the neighbor's kids, that's a different story.
Now, what exactly is cow tipping?
Cows basically they will sleep standing up.
Oh.
So you can run up to them and tip them over.
Oh.
And they just go. Yeah. I've never done it. I feel like I'm missing something in my life. We gotta go find some cows tonight. But we used to have neighbors, they were elderly people. And in the wintertime, we'd shovel out their driveway. Summertime, we mowed their lawn. And we got really close with the whole family and everything. Whenever they had this family reunion, which was pretty much every summer, they would always invite us over. And, you know, we got along with everybody. So we knew where they hid all the beer. So we played it smart. We would take a case of beer out of the bottom, go drink it, and then, yeah, just rotate them. Yeah, that's when I was like 5 or 6. Yeah, I got shit.
At 5 or 6? Oh my
Yeah.
good Lord.
Yeah,
Oh no.
yeah. My
That's-
dad thought it was funny. He's like, well, here, have a bear. Hooray! When I do off camera, it doesn't matter. Where'd your aunt go? Where'd Aunt Lori go?
You still here? Yeah, she's. Haven't seen her in a little bit. She might have to get dinner because she's like what, 3 hours different?
Where is she? Oregon?
Yeah.
3 or 4? I
Yeah.
think she might be 4 hours.
4 hours. Yeah. So she might be getting
9,
dinner.
8, 7, 6. So it's like 5:30 there. Man, travel back in time.
Yep.
No, just a plain old little I can't do the Zippo fluid in the tastes kind of nasty. But damn.
Yeah. Thanks, Urbexy. Yeah. If you guys could, that would be great.
Oh, sure, yeah. But yeah, it's it is what it is.
Yep.
And that's all it is. Time is it anyway?
Yeah,
Well,
RJ,
it's 9:30.
exactly. If you guys could.
If you so desire. If you're
Help
not
us out.
already. And comment. Just nice comments, don't be mean. You make Eva cry. We've had some people leave some.
Not very often though.
Not
There was that
recently.
one that was just really, I think the worst one was that one that was cussing about my birthday weekend video. Because you named it the Eva's birthday weekend.
Oh yeah.
And that guy's like, who the
Hell.
bleepity bleep
Who the
bleep
hell's
bleep.
Eva?
Yeah. Yeah. And it's like, yeah, that one was like, oh no.
Eva's my wife. You got a problem with that?
Yeah, he was kind of just nasty.
Yeah, I don't get people that do stupid stuff like that. It's kind of dumb. But when you're plinking keys on a keyboard, it's yeah.
How'd you do the little cowboy hat?
I don't know.
How'd you do that? That's cool.
Probably.
No, not on there. Oh, go to the smiley face.
It's going too fast.
It's one of the emojis. So yeah, it
Oh.
should be in there somewhere. Oh, well, that's cute.
Well, we got that.
What the heck's that?
I don't know. It looks like a bacteria.
Oh no. Playing with the emojis.
Yeah, so there's that.
I do the heart ones and yeah. But that's cute. I never saw that one. So,
Didn't like that someone is having a house built.
Really?
That's kind of
That's really
goofy.
silly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you have a problem with
People
somebody
get so
building?
upset over everything nowadays.
Everybody gets so butthurt
Yeah.
over the stupidest things.
Like, I've never seen so many whiners in this world.
Yeah, and that's horrible.
Mhm.
Everybody is just fucking crybaby,
Mhm.
and it drives me insane. People have no
Backbone. No.
common sense.
Yeah, definitely not that.
You're exactly right, Alexia. I
Yep.
mean, it's well, even just in everyday life, you know, you and that's true too, RJ, is people get jealous. Oh, I can't have a house, so I'm gonna talk crap to somebody that is.
Yep. That's terrible.
I think, strictly my opinion, if you look back in time when a lot of this started, is when everybody's a winner. Everybody gets a trophy.
Mhm.
Even if you suck and you lose
Yeah, and so then it doesn't give you
an
anyone
initiative.
to compete and to just earn it. Yeah.
A little bit screwed up, a lot
Quite
of
a
little bit.
bit. Yeah.
Because remember, guys can have babies. I think I'm in labor right now. Oh no, it's gonna be. Just kidding.
Uh,
Yeah,
and I'm a unicorn. Okay.
Yeah, you can be anything you want to be. That's where it went wrong. I mean, there's two ways to look at that. You can be anything you want to be. Doctor, lawyer, farmer, construction worker, stuff of that nature. But, and I'm not trying to piss anybody off,
Yeah.
but a guy can't be a girl and a
No.
girl can't be a guy. Just because you dress up like one or you feel that way does not.
Or you get an operation, it's still not physically inside changing who you are.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It,
Yep.
and I understand about the shootings. That's not cool either.
Hmm.
But again, my opinion, people blame the guns. I got a cabinet right off here to the right that has 5 weapons in it. And they've been sitting there being good for quite some time. It's not the weapons that kill.
Exactly.
I mean, granted, they are the one throwing the projectile, but it takes a person to pull that trigger.
Yeah, it's not going to just walk on and off and just be like pew pew,
Right.
pew pew.
Yeah. Those that are in there are not going to go pew pew. They're going to go kabang kabang.
I just did the stereotypical.
Pew pew
Oh
pew.
Lord, that's not
And
what they sound like.
It's
Yep.
exactly, Nicole. It's one's mindset. That's what it comes down to.
Yep.
It's just, and I'm going to use a perfect example, is an AR-15. People say that's a weapon of war. It's not.
Yeah, they say it's an automatic rifle or
You're exactly
whatever.
right, RJ. Weapons don't kill. People do.
Yep. What do they call it?
A weapon of war.
Yeah.
And that's wrong on a couple of levels. Number one, those are never used in the military to begin with. Number two, it's a semi-automatic. You have someone that doesn't do research to understand what things mean. People hear AR and they automatically assume automatic rifle, assault rifle, blah, blah. No. AR stands for Armalite, which is the original manufacturer of the AR-15.
The screen's getting all like. Are you guys getting lines in the screen?
It's because of the light.
Oh. I just noticed it just now. I didn't see it doing that before.
And the only reason they've been targeting the AR-15 is because it looks scary. A very, very good friend of mine who is on the liberal side, he is very uneducated about weapons in general. He don't know the difference between automatic, semi-automatic, whatever. And I literally brought up a picture of a basic semi-automatic 223 wood stock, the whole 9 yards, showed it to him. So what do you think about that? Oh, it's just a rifle. Then I brought up a picture of an AR Well, what about that? Oh, that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Good catch.
I mean, I don't, but again,
Mhm.
if someone is hell bent on causing death and destruction, they're going to do it, whether it be with a weapon, whether it be with a vehicle, whether it be with a knife, fists, whatever. If their mind is not adequate enough to comprehend things, they're going to do it regardless.
Yep.
But it's a ploy, in my opinion. It's a way to disarm people. That's why a lot of countries are scared to invade us because they know that so many civilians have weapons.
Yep.
Just saying.
Exactly, Nicole.
What's up?
She said right here, I'm very live and let live, but she feels bad if she kills a spider. But then there's all these people that are killing the children and strangers. And
Well, look at the crime rate. Look at some of these videos people are coming out with in New York City and all these other crap holes. People are just going up to complete strangers and beating the hell out of them,
yeah,
kicking them in the head, stomping on, just throwing them in the subway tracks with subways coming. And what the hell is going through these people's
yeah,
heads?
I don't understand it. And it's sick. It's just things are turning so sick and demented. And yeah, we had stuff like this like years ago, but like things have really been going wacky lately.
Well, people know that they can get away with it. They're not going to go to jail, or if they do go to jail, they'll be out very soon. And just to do it again. And New
Mhm.
York, I've lived in this state all my life, and it's been flipped since day one. But it's gotten worse. They got this cashless bail BS, and so people know they can get away with
Yep, we are.
it. And me personally, I've been furious at whatever for whatever reason. Not one time did it ever pop into my head, well, I'm just gonna grab one of my pea shooters and go shoot shit up.
Yeah.
Never,
No.
ever.
No.
Now, granted, somebody tries to break into my house or hurt Eva, you better hang on. It's gonna be one bumpy ride for you, buddy. And I have no qualms about that. I will do whatever it takes to defend my family.
Mhm. Exactly. Yep.
Because, like I say, I got an AR-15 NATO that'll do 223 and 5.56. I got a Remington 700 22-250. I got a Remington 700 Savage 30-06. I got a 2506 and a Colt 1911. I'm ready.
Yep. Wisconsin's the third largest unofficial army. I believe that. Yep.
That is true, Rexy. I mean, it's a society thing per se. I mean, I don't have what I have because it's cool. Well, yeah, it's cool. They're cool, but it's what I grew up with. Um, you know, again, we had a farm and this and that. Um, so we always had weapons around, but it's just something I like. I never ever use it in aggressive manner towards someone unless I really, really, really had to.
Yeah. Like someone was threatening your family.
Two
Coming
two
in.
three and 5.56 are somewhat interchangeable, Bexy. If you have a rifle that is chambered in strictly 223, you can shoot 5.56 out of it, but it's not a good idea to, because of the what the hell's it called? There's more ass behind a 5.56. So if you put that in a 223 chamber, the pressure could potentially cause damage to inside of the chamber. Now you could have something chambered in 5.56, shoot 5.56 and 223, because 223 is a lower grained shell. Physically, to look at them, they're damn near identical. The 5.56 bullet is just a tiny bit longer, just a tiny bit longer, but it's the grains that make all the difference. So if you put that in a 223 chamber, it could cause damage to the rifle.
Mm.
There'll be a test on it tomorrow.
That works, RJ. An aluminum bat and a 100-pound pit bull.
Yeah, I mean, I'm done with dogs. We've had too many of them die, so
Yeah.
and our
Breaks
last
our
dog
heart.
was not a
No,
pit
he
bull.
would have just licked someone and showed him
Showed
where
him the safe
was.
and start tapping his paw for what the combination is. But I do have a bat around too, so. I heard about that.
Oh my God. Yikes.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Oh no.
I didn't see it, but that would suck. Because a 50 BMG is not
Ooh.
something to fart around with. That is a shell, let me tell you what. You know how big around the bullets for the Colt is?
Mhm.
Bigger and longer.
Yikes. Oh no.
To have that blow up in your face.
Not good. That's scary.
Ugh. What time is it? Holy
Oh
cow.
my gosh, it's almost time.
It's
Wow.
almost my bedtime. I gotta go back to a nursing home, which is literally next building over.
Yeah. Not yet, dear. Goodness.
Yeah, I think it is 700 grand. I think you can get them up to 725 grain. That would be a really hot shell. That's something I don't have, but something that size is not practical for me to have. Would it be cool? Yeah. But it's not practical for me to have something like that. Christmas is coming. No, I got enough. what the hell would I do with that anyways?
I know, it would just, become a collection.
Oh, pillow fell. I was like, damn ghost again.
Okay.
I mean, you can't shoot a deer with it because there wouldn't be much left to it.
Mm,
You would
yeah.
kill it, gut it, cook it, all in one shot.
Ew.
Mm-mm-mm.
No thanks.
No, that's what the 250's for. Reach out and touch one at about 250, 300 yards.
Stock the freezer.
One of these days, I'll try it. Because again, all pistol powder.
Mm.
Holy Jesus, blew the breech right off.
Oh gosh.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Ooh. That's terrifying.
Yeah, that would be scary.
Did he survive?
Probably, yeah.
Oh. Mm.
Probably a
Ouch.
little chunk go in his face and a bunch of powder burn.
Mm. That would be a really bad day.
Because you had a bad day. Oh, don't copyright strike me.
Punctured lung, broken jaw. Oh,
Oh, jeez.
wow. Mm-mm.
Well, yeah, busted jaw. If that's sitting right next to your, yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah, that. Mm-mm.
Want to go shooting tomorrow? I think the next time we go out to the camper, I'll take the 250.
Mm.
I gotta sight that in too. Yeah. Because I put a new scope on it.
Oh, so that it doesn't hit the face. And
No,
give-
that was the 2506.
Oh, and yeah, that one was hitting the face and causing bloody nose.
Yeah. That thing had a wallop to it. Even surprised me. That's the first time I shot it.
Hmm.
But yeah, there's that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we're going to be heading on out here. It's 5 minutes of 10.
Yeah.
About
We
10.
almost was on for close to 2 hours.
When it gets about 10 minutes after 10, I start changing into my evil twin.
But it was great talking with everyone. Nice seeing you come
Absolutely.
in. Nice to meet you, Nicole.
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff. She's going to help set up for a baby shower tomorrow.
Yep.
And I
Yeah.
gotta go. What am I doing? I gotta go dismantle a thingamabobber so I can get my whatchamadiddle out and move some wood around. And
Got more to chop.
no, I got all that split.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking about that, Rebecca, but if it does, it does. People can't handle it, then duck titty. I mean, that's all there is to it. I mean, nobody said anything belligerent or anything,
Yeah.
you know.
But again, everyone gets offended over all kinds of stuff
Yeah.
nowadays. Not everyone, but like,
Most
yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
people.
most everyone.
RJ, that's
Thanks,
funny.
buddy. Appreciate it. That's right. He's my enforcer. That's right.
All right, everyone. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. It's nice talking to everybody.
Yep, hope to see you on the next one. Probably what?
About a month. We've been
Yeah.
averaging about a month.
Yep.
Do what? What the hell was that?
All right.
But yeah, we've been averaging about a month, and
Yep.
trying. We're getting a little more into it. So, all right, y'all. We
I'm getting a
greatly
little less nervous when we get on. I always am a little bit nervous each time, and then I calm down through the thing. I don't know
Yeah.
if anyone notices.
before she was like hiding behind the chair. All right, everybody. Have a good weekend. Stay out of trouble. Drink too much. You can if you want. All righty. All right. Take care,
Take care.
everybody. Love y'all. See ya.